What's up, YouTube? This is Towboat Trail, smoke on the water. Back on the water. Try not to blow you guys up. When I was home, you may have noticed that, you know, for the few subscribers I do have, and I do appreciate it. You notice that I uploaded 2 and 3 videos at a time. You know, so I wasn't trying to go nuts on the videos, but basically, I can only upload videos while I'm home. I mentioned this in another one of my videos. So this video is being made on January 3rd, 2013. Probably won't be posted until February, maybe even March. But I'll try to add a date to each one of the videos as actually when I'm doing it. I'll give you my thoughts. This is smoking my Peterson Killarney, a Christmas gift from my crew. It is a system pipe. It's not called a system pipe, but looked at it and the way it's drilled, it definitely has the Peterson system in it. It is a fishtail though, not a P-lip. Wasn't really sure about the pipe when I got it. Really wanted a Peterson, but I didn't know anything about pipes. One of the first pipes that I really wanted. You know, I thought there was really nice history and stuff with it, but when I started smoking it, found it smoked really hot. The bowl just gets smoking hot. Smoked some aromatic stuff in it. It just didn't perform very well at all. And I read some posts and stuff, and I watched a few more YouTube pipe videos, and I come across somebody, I wish I could remember who exactly it was, mentioned that he had bought a new Nording and that it would be perfect for aromatics because of the bigger bowl. So I said, okay, so I'm smoking a smaller diameter pipe. I'm trying to smoke arrows in it. Maybe I should try to smoke arrows in the big one and the English is in the small one, which I was doing exactly the opposite. It seemed to me that the right way to do it would be to smoke the arrows in a small bowl and the English is in a big one. But no, I had that backwards. So I switched it up, started smoking arrows in the Nordings. Luckily I hadn't ghosted them too bad with a lot of Kia. It didn't stick around for very long in there. I started smoking all the Frog Mortons and the other English style tobaccos in this Peterson, and it really performs well. I really enjoy smoking the Peterson. It's a really nice pipe. The bowl does get a little warm, but it smokes really well. I am just getting into my first bowl ever of Dunhill Nightcap, so I'll talk a little bit about it, give you my thoughts, and here shortly. Thank you, Towboat Trail. All right, it's Towboat Trail back, January 3rd. As I mentioned before, 2013. I'm here in New Orleans, Miro Fleet, right there below Algiers Point, a little ways, Chalmette Ferries, on down below the city front for y'all local people. Just pushed in the bank, waiting on some tug service. Ship about to rock me around. Sorry about the waving around. Ship about to knock my boat out of tow there with wake he got going. But anyway, tried out this Dunhill Nightcap. First smoke of that. I've been hearing mixed things about this tobacco. Seems like most seasoned pipe smokers like it. Newer pipe smokers seem not. My first impressions of it, and I'm still in my first bowl right now, my first impressions of it are positive. It's a very stout smelling, a lot of Kia, or Latakia, I think a lot of Kia would be the correct. Not sure which is the correct pronunciation, but however you want to call it, it's got it in it, that's for sure. As always, sorry about the one-handed camera work, I just really don't have any other way to do it. Fine Tobacco is one of our renowned collection, range of distinguished tobaccos carefully blended from the finest leaf to provide a particularly attractive choice of tobaccos for the discriminating smoker. It says on here, Dunhill Nightcap, rich flavored smoking mixture for the evening with its period of relaxation and leisure. Stogie Farts, I believe, mentioned that this tobacco is very strong. You can see the nice Latakia, Latakia in there. And it's a very, very strong smell when you open it. Similar to a Frog Morton, but not as perfumey. When you first light the Dunhill Nightcap, get some almost some fruity notes. So I wasn't kind of expecting, not like that aromatic fruity, like a natural tobacco, almost like a fruity that you get from, say, Ashton VSG or Opus X. You get any type of fruit from those. I get the same perfumey taste that I get from Frog Morton on the town. I don't know what it is. I don't know what causes it. I haven't smoked enough pipe tobacco to know what's in the mixture. I know like an English like Billy Bud, it doesn't got nothing like that. There's nothing like that in that. That stuff tastes like burning leaves. It's awful. You know, to my palate, which is amazing to me because it's got cigar leaf, and I know that a lot of people really, really love the Billy Bud. It's really popular, so I'm holding on to it. I'm gonna give it another shot in another month or two once I become a little more adjusted to pipe smoking. But coming from cigars, I really expected I would like that. Thought it was just me. Let my buddy try it, who's also a brand new pipe smoker, and he also coming over from cigars. He couldn't. He only smoked it for about 3-4 minutes. He let it go out and dumped it out. It was that bad. I was worried that this was going to be the same. But if you're a newer pipe smoker, I would say if you like Frog Morton, if you do, you'll like this. My buddy, he don't like the Frog Morton. He can't stand Frog Morton. Myself, I love the Frog Morton. I think it tastes wonderful. I really do. And the room note on the Frog Morton is not as bad as I was afraid of, according to my wife. Said she liked the way it smelled too. Of course, it doesn't smell like cherries and vanilla and all this other stuff like, you know, the other stuff that I smoke. But this is, you know, I'm assuming, there's nobody up here to tell me, but I'm assuming that this is probably going to be somewhere along the lines of Frog Morton, based on how it smells in the can and the flavor in the bowl. But it's different enough to where I would want to add this to my rotation. It's a that's really good. I don't know what to say about it other than that. It's got that nice smoky flavor of, you know, it's smoked. People say barbecue and stuff. It's not that. It doesn't taste like food. It you know, I don't know how to describe it other than this rich, smoky flavor that's really pleasant to me, to my palate. It really fits me. So far I'm about half a bowl into this Dunhill Nightcap. Really enjoying it. Absolutely no strength buzz, anything like that. I'm on an empty stomach. Haven't eaten in about 5 hours. So you know, I'm drinking coffee with Splenda, no sugar. So you know, still not getting any strength buzz or anything. So I'll check back in and let you know my final thoughts. So finishing up the just went out just now, the last little tiny bit of the Dunhill Nightcap. I enjoyed it very much. I think I had to relight it 3 times, but I was running around the warehouse doing other stuff and it kept going out. So I can't blame that on the tobacco. Performed well on the relights. You know, it has a good flavor to it. All the way down to the finish. Not a whole lot different than the beginning. I find that like this one, it's like the Frog Mortons. They lose a little bit of flavor right before the end, but nothing like an aromatic. They really hold their character all the way down to the very last bit. You still get most of what you get from the beginning. When you first light it, you get, you know, some like I said, some of the different, like I call some more fruity, floral stuff right off the bat, and that goes away. but the perfumey aspects of it, I guess that's Perique maybe. I don't even know if it's got Perique in it, but maybe that's Perique. I'm not sure. It holds itself all the way to the bottom of the bowl. So I definitely I recommend getting you some Dunhill Nightcap, giving it a shot. Also, I would recommend smoking it, as the name suggests, right before you go to bed, which is what I did. I'm be getting off watch here in just a few minutes. It is a little strong. My stomach, I can feel the nicotine in my stomach a little bit now, which is, not as much anymore. I used to smoke a lot of really strong cigars, and now I'm hung on pipes, so I might not be getting near as much nicotine as I used to when I smoked the cigars. But I normally don't feel anything from any pipe tobacco. Nothing. Nothing gives me any kind of buzz. The only thing that's ever gave me any type of nicotine feeling was, once again, I keep talking about Frog Morton, but they compare very closely, in my opinion. Was maybe, I think it was the original Frog Morton maybe that I felt a little nicotine off of. None of the other ones. I didn't feel any from Cellar or On the Town, but this I feel it, and a little stronger than Frog Morton. So it's definitely got some nicotine punch to it. So if you have a low nicotine tolerance, have you something, maybe some coffee or something with sugar in it, because that'll keep you from getting nicotine sickness, or soda or something like that that has sugar in it will keep you from getting that nicotine stomach twist a little bit. So but other than that, which I don't really define that as a negative, it's just a strong tobacco. So definitely give it a shot. Dunhill stuff, so it's kind of expensive, but it's not, you don't have to take a second mortgage out or anything for it. So as most pipe tobacco, it's are affordable compared to what I used to pay for one cigar. You can, Opus X or something, you could buy 2 or 3 tins of tobacco for pipes and smoke for days. But kind of ridiculous now that I look back on it. But anyway, this is a Towboat Trail review on the Dunhill Nightcap. So try some out. Smoke on the water.